St James's Park sits at the summit of this city, but this is a football club that lives within its very being. It's much more than just a Saturday afternoon hobby to the local community. It's a way of life on the Toon. A stadium you have to see and hear to believe. This Luton Town team, who have made the long journey north, believe they can continue to write their famous footballing story here this very afternoon. One change for the Hatters as Ted and Mengi returns to the starting lineup in place of Reece Burke. One change from Newcastle as well, after a famous victory at Aston Villa midweek. Alexander Isak is unavailable. He's replaced in the starting 11 by Miggy Almiron, heavily linked with a move away from St James's Park in the January transfer window. His immediate future is very much here and continues this afternoon. All the way back to Sven Botman. Miley, again looking for that sweeping ball over the top, in behind Alfie Doughty. Does find Kieran Trippier. There's bodies in the box for Newcastle. One of them is Sean Longstaff. Excellent Newcastle move, patient build-up. Trippier in behind, sweeps it across for Sean Longstaff. Latches onto it and tucks it away. His third Premier League goal of the season, Sean Longstaff, and it's taken just short of 7 minutes for Newcastle United to take the lead. Almiron. Obene. Beginning to motor forward. Chio Obene still going. Squares it, Obene. Does brilliantly well again, Chio Obene. Now Ross Barkley. Carlton Morris plays it out to Obene, who's immediately harried by Almiron. Botman a little bit overly physical with Elijah Adebayo, and it's a free kick in a good position for the Hatters. Doughty leaves it to Ross Barkley. Long swooping run at the far post for Carlton Morris, who's the target and does win the header. Osho! A wonderfully worked Luton Town set piece. Morris's swooping run at the far post, found by Barkley, and then rising highest to flicking off the crossbar was Gabe Osho. 20 minutes on the clock here at St James's Park, and the Hatters are level. Bell nips in. Barkley, the roars from the top of the stand away to our left. Obene. Clark, lovely reverse pass, looking for Osho, who's going to get in behind Miguel Almiron and squares it. Adebayo, can he get there? Works an angle. Elijah Adebayo, well defended. Not finished yet though. Clark still bustling away. Newcastle do free it, and they find Anthony Gordon, who's one-on-one with Gabe Osho. He's run around the outside. Anthony Gordon, he is gone. Osho finds a way to get back. Gordon chops inside. Brilliant football. Longstaff. A devastating counter-attack by Newcastle United. Anthony Gordon. Mengi, Lokonga. Hatters having to be patient. Ross Barkley, Adebayo, Clark. One-touch football is brilliant from the Hatters. Very nearly finds Elijah Adebayo as well. Now Lokonga. Morris. Run beyond is Ross Barkley, and Ross Barkley somehow finds a way to keep a hold of possession. Now the break could be on. Doughty outside him, finds Alfie Doughty. Squares it, it's fallen to Ross Barkley, who's going to tap in. The Hatters are level through Ross Barkley. Wonderful patient build-up play from the Hatters again. They've kept the ball excellently. They've fought their way back into this tie again. Barkley gets a little bit of luck with the way it bobbles free in the middle of the park, but he carries it forward. He waits, he's patient. Doughty peels off to make an angle, slides the ball into Alfie Doughty, who slides a lovely cross shot into that area of uncertainty. Dubravka's parry only finds Ross Barkley, and then the calmest man inside St James's Park takes a touch and slams it into the back of the net. Luton are level. Wilson, Miley, now space for Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy, great save, Kaminski. Now he's got half a yard of space, Clark, and jinks away and finds Obene. Chio Obene gonna set off running. Oh my word, how has he got past him? That is unbelievable, Chio Obene. Linesman's given it. Obene has absolutely roasted Dan Burn. This is going to be close, you know. This is going to be very close. I think this might be given as a penalty. Chio Obene has had 2 or 3 where he's been very... And he's given the penalty. 5 big steps back. Couple of... Whistle hadn't gone. Carlton Morris is going to have to take it again. In fairness to Carlton Morris, the noise is so deafening inside here. There's a million whistles going on, but none of the referees. A big ask needs a big question, needs a big character, needs Carlton Morris. Does it again. The noise above Martin Dubravka's goal is all from the Hatters fans. They're tucked up in the eaves of St James's Park. But it's those in orange that's making the noise. And it's Carlton Morris who's brought about that reaction. Now there's space for Alfie Doughty. Fabian Scher racing along to try and close the angle. Doughty's got space. Space for Ross Barkley. Adebayo wants it nudged onto him, finds Elijah Adebayo. 8 goals in a week, 4 of them through Elijah Adebayo. What a performance once again from the Hatters. A devastating counter-attack. Amari Bell nips in to win it first, midway inside the Luton half. He nudges it onto Alfie Doughty, who's got acres of space to run into. He keeps his composure. Bell makes an option on the overlap. Doughty instead reverses the pass to Ross Barkley, who nudges it onto Elijah Adebayo, who is in the form of his life at the moment. Absolutely clinical in front of goal. 4 goals in a week. Kept the match ball in midweek. Celebrated that one like he was getting another 4 at. He salutes the Hatters fans up high behind Martin Dubravka's goal. Harvey Barnes. Lewis Miley. Guimaraes again. Outside of the boot, lovely delivery, and it's a great finish from Kieran Trippier. What a game of football this is. My word, what a spectacle. Newcastle 2 or 3 times in the build-up to that felt things were going against them. It's a lovely delivery in from Bruno Guimaraes, outside of the boot. Lokonga nips in front, does brilliantly. Barkley under pressure from Miley, who wins it back. Harvey Barnes. Out of nothing really, Newcastle are level. Won the ball back high up the pitch through Lewis Miley, and then Harvey Barnes just strokes it into the bottom corner. It's an excellent finish from the substitute. What a turnaround. Starting to venture forward, Fabian Schär. He's got space, urged to shoot. Fabian Schär instead squares it to Harvey Barnes. Somehow it's not gone in. Newcastle get a corner from it. Does really well, Bruno Guimaraes, to skip away. Sends it across goal. And somehow, bodies flailing at the far post. Jacob Murphy's the person who eventually gets something on it, but not enough on it to turn it home. Close call from the Hatters. Wonderful play from Bruno Guimaraes to create that. Run into. Fabian Schär plays on. And he can't get out. We can only find Ross Barkley. Chio Obene's got space on the far side. Obene. What a chance. What a save from Dubravka. Some in the home end start to make their way towards the exits. The way this game has gone, I certainly wouldn't be going until the man in the middle puts the whistle to his lips and blows the whistle, which he does. The cheers from the away end, but a ripple of applause around the ground for a very special game of football that we've been in witness for today. Newcastle United raced into an early lead through Sean Longstaff. Gabe Osho had the Hatters back on level terms before. Longstaff had his say again, doubling his tally. Then just before the half-time break, the Hatters were back on level terms. Ross Barkley tucking in after good work from Alfie Doughty. The second half, it was a lightning quick start from Newcastle United, but it was the Hatters who managed to get their noses in front, not once but twice. Carlton Morris on a penalty spot, and then Elijah Adebayo tucking home after a really brilliant work in the build-up play from all involved in Luton Orange. Newcastle fought their way back, but those who have got a long journey back down the M1 this afternoon and into this evening will take a huge amount of solace, and not just that, they'll take a point back to Bedfordshire. It's finished here. Newcastle United 4, Luton Town 4.
Sambi, Tuesday night, what a night that was.
Yeah, that was amazing. I think that's a good win, a quick start, so yeah, happy with the result.
It just was electric from the first minute, weren't it? And 20 seconds in and we're 1-0 up, the place is rocking. I bet you couldn't believe it.